What is taking so long? That's the question many people are asking about the ongoing financial audit of Alabama State University.
Yeah, the process has lingered on for more than 4 years, and we followed it every step of the way. And you know who's paying for it? You, the taxpayer. It is the focus of tonight's I-Team investigation. Where is the ASU audit? Like many controversial issues involving Alabama politics, fiction can't beat the facts fueling the issue itself. Case in point, the alleged affair between former Governor Robert Bentley and his top aide, Rebecca Mason. The scandal thrust Alabama into the national spotlight and caused the sun to set early on the Bentley administration with his resignation.
It is time for me to step down as Alabama's governor.
Long before the alleged affair, there was another cloud hanging over the Bentley administration: the financial audit of Alabama State University.
I have stumbled on something, and I was asked to back off, and I didn't. And so here's my present.
Governor Bentley called for the forensic audit of ASU in January 2013, following allegations of financial mismanagement made by former university president Joseph Silver 2 months earlier. Silver said he was put on leave after questioning university spending and later pushed out. In October 2013, Birmingham-based Forensic Strategic Solutions released an initial report on its findings outlining alleged wrongdoing by some of the university's former board members. Claims the university's then interim president, William Harris, said were flawed.
I have no idea. I have no idea how they got it so wrong. Other than at some point, I think they had a mission to get it wrong and found what they wanted to find.
Since FSS released that preliminary report, time has gone by, lots of it. More than 4 years later, no final report, and it seems you can't get an answer from anyone on when we can expect it to be released. I contacted FSS for an update. The company's media liaison told me to contact the governor's legal counsel. I tried via email and by phone to contact former Governor Robert Bentley's legal counsel, David Byrne. He's still working in the governor's legal office under Kay Ivey, training his successor. His secretary told me he was unavailable for an interview, but to contact FSS President Ralph Summerford. I think you get the picture.
You got me going in circles. Oh, round and round I go.
But I can tell you this: if it was Alabama, Auburn, or any other institution other than Alabama State and A&M, it would not have gone on this long.
State Representative John Knight was ASU's vice president when the initial audit findings were released. You're a state lawmaker. Do you know when we can expect a final assessment?
I have no idea. It's just not justice when an audit or a forensic audit, something that's never been done to a four-year institution that I know of, goes on for 5 years. It hurts student enrollment. It hurts recruitment. It hurts everything that you're trying to do in terms of fundraising.
Current university officials say they have no comment on the issue at this time, with no final assessment to refer to. Political analyst Steve Flowers echoes John Knight, saying the entire process has hurt the university. He also says it's more bad press for former Governor Robert Bentley.
It shows his lack of leadership, his lack of focus his last couple of years. To say it's not the biggest black eye of his administration. He had quite a few there toward the end.
Steve says he expects to see this issue finally be resolved under Kay Ivey's administration, given her experience working closely with institutions of higher education in the state. As for the cost to you, the taxpayer, John Knight believes,
it's millions of dollars. I mean, once this is over and you find the total amount of money that's been spent on this case, it will be unconscionable for taxpayers.
So the mystery continues tonight. We still don't know when the final audit will be completed and released. When it comes to what we know about the cost so far, in 2013, the governor's office reported it paid Forensic Strategic Solutions just short of $1 million to conduct the audit up to the preliminary report being released. No one knows how much money the company was or is being paid to continue the work. I contacted the Attorney General's office, which took over the investigation into the allegations of financial mismanagement at the university, and a spokesman tells me they don't comment on ongoing investigations. I also asked if anyone is looking into whether taxpayer money has been or is being misused in this case, and I received the same response. I also reached out to Governor Kay Ivey's office to see if this issue was on her list of things to tackle. Her communications director, Eileen Jones, released this statement saying, Governor Ivey is focused on using the transition to steady the ship of the state. The immediate focus is finishing out the legislative session strong. Afterwards, she plans to review outstanding topics of the former administration, like the ASU audit. Of course, we'll be watching. Do you have a news tip for the Alabama News Network I-Team? You can call our toll-free tip line at the number on the screen. It's 844-41-I-Team.